Hello everyone. I do not know if I'm going to get a video today or not. The aqua chigger and myself are hunting this remote valley in West Virginia, looking for an old pioneer site. The road that we are on is a known pioneer road from the 1700s. And we have found other homestead sites up here, but we suspect there's more up here, and we're looking for them. The aqua chigger's not with me right now. He's beside me, but he's up another hollow. So far, all I have found is shotgun shells, but this one is old, and I wanted to go ahead and show you this. It's got a high brass backing. It's a Winchester. My guess is probably between the 40s and 60s, 1900, 1940s and 60s. I don't know. But it's really beautiful up here. I try to pan real slow. Look at him over there. Just look at him. He's having a great time, and I'm sitting here. Hey, that's the best signal we've had all day right there. I knew it was shallow. We knew it wasn't much.
Put my special batteries in now.
Well, you just lost them right there.
We'll find them again.
Yeah.
Machine to find them, Carl.
Hey, Bo, try to see how that thing works without the batteries in there. Then we'll have a real good laugh. All right. Bo and I have come up on a chimney pile. And it is a small chimney pile. And there's no doubt in my mind these pioneers will report, because we are way, way, way up in the mountains. Yeah. We're eagle soar. But I found a rose head square nail, and that is a good sign. Now, I don't know if we'll find many things here, but we definitely found another homestead site, house site, and it's old. So let's see what we find. Okay, I dug that hole and I thought I had my camera on. Unfortunately, my GoPro has another setting that shoots still shot. So okay, I dug that great big giant hole for another old square nail. I don't know what was here, but it had that chimney pile, so it had that chimney there. That's another rosehead nail. It's an old nail. Look at that. Isn't that cool? That's cool. These pioneers had a rough up here. They were poor, their places were small, and they didn't have much in terms of money or the fine things in life. The chig's right there digging. The rock pile's right there. And I have a piece of iron right down here. Did I pull it out already? You know, I might have. There wasn't much to it. Yeah. Oh, that's not bad. Look, that is hand forged chain linking. You know, it's not a great artifact, not a valuable artifact, but I'm actually pleased to death to see that. I was walking along, the chimney stack is right up there, and I found that. And I think that went on a stove. Stove top. What do you think? That go on a stove? Yeah. Okay. I think, oops, I dug this in that hole. I had to clean that up, but I think that is a lead bullet, lead shot. You could see it hit something. It flattened pretty good. But see how the back of that is? I think that's a good find. All right. Bo says it is a shotgun slug because there's rifling right there. Oh well, it was exciting there for a minute. I did find this. It is a piece of a crude pot, I believe. don't know, it's got a lot of these nodules on it. There's one here, one here, one here, one here. It's a piece of iron, but man, it sounded loud. I don't know if you can see this. Look at that. It's a little salamander. See that? I'll cover him back up. This is a little home and there's his eggs, so I'll cover him up. But I was going after this, and this is a, looks like it might have been a wedge, or you know, I think a wedge that you pound down into a rock. But I will put this stone, I'll pull that stone out of here, and I'll cover that up so that Bo took his glove off, and he found something. It's a rock. He's getting close enough to it. We'll just film it. You want my little shovel? Here. Here.
I don't want dinky.
I don't want you to cut your fingers up.
Oh, yeah. Not a shovel top.
Now, come on there, Bo. It's not that dinky.
Oh, I think it's rust.
Oh no. Let it be a button, huh? Here, here, hold on.
There's rust. There's no room on it. Also one.
Is it?
Also one, yeah.
Oh well, it was exciting there while it lasted, right? Alright, I dug a button here. At least I think it's a button. It'd be really cool if it was a coin. But I think it's a button. I don't know. I don't know. Could it be a little coin? Nope, I feel the shank on it. Yep. Right there is a button. So the chig left me something. You didn't get them all. All right. All right. I have another button. I have another button. Right there. It is another button. And I found that other button right up there. So you can see I filled that hole in. But that's my second button. All right, that's great. All right, well, I was pulling that button out of the ground there. Bo's filming, so. Look, this is the real Bo right there. That's the real Bo. That's the Bo that I see.
I'm getting my hair cut. This will all be gone.
All right, let's see what you found. Oh,
that's sweet.
Oh, that is so sweet. Oh man, dude,
that's pretty cool.
That is great.
That's like a 1700
oh,
comb.
That is a great find.
Yeah.
That's exciting right there. I'd be tickled to death to find that.
Yeah, I can actually put it to use.
Yeah, awesome. All right, I don't know if I found a button or a coin, but Bo's down here. He's helping me with it.
No, don't film that. Jeez, snot on it. Is that a bear? You know, I can't really tell. I mean, it almost looks like it does have some type of design on it, but
yeah. On the back. Oh no!
Only we had something we could find it with.
Yeah.
It's gone.
There.
What you need to do is spit on it and rub it around some.
I think it's a little tomback button, but there's no shank on it. I mean, that's the strange thing is there's not a shank at all in there. I mean, it looks like a small coin, doesn't it?
You never found a silver coin?
No.
Oh, you don't have to put it in here yet. I think you just did, though. I think the first silver coin's a good coin. Bo
thinks it might be a real, a small real. But I don't know.
I kind of doubt it, but it just, something's not right for little coins, you know?
Yeah, it just doesn't look like a little butt. I mean, it.
No, I don't see any evidence of a shank. What's it reading? Oh, we don't know.
I have no idea. It was down deep. I mean, you could see the hole there. I mean, it looks like a coin. Maybe the shank was just sheared off. You think? It's a button?
Button.
Yep. Yeah, you can see where it tore off right there. All right, well.
I tell you, it was close. Now put on that rock, listen to it. If it's silver, it'll be really squeaky, really high squeak.
All right, I'm gonna put it on here, and we're gonna see what that rings out at. 67, 65 to 67. Okay, we think it is a button, but wow, it sure does look like a coin. All right, well, that's a good find anyway. All right, that's my third button today. I probably got dirt all over my face because I was shoveling dirt to get to a piece of iron that flipped up my face. But I found something very, very interesting. This is a piece of iron slag. And we are way up. We are way up in a valley here. Far from the known iron forge that we're aware of down the valley. So it makes me wonder if there's an iron forge somewhere up here. I don't know. That's a piece of iron ore right there. I found something here. It's in this hole right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's not a very deep hole. I'm still in the same spot. I found those buttons. But I found it's got some fancy around the edges of it. I'll have to clean that up. It is, I don't know what that is, but there's definitely a design right there. Is this a utensil? I don't know, is it brass or copper? I'll have to clean that up. That's a good find. I cleaned it up a little bit. Can you see it now? You can see a little bit of fancy there. Yep, that's a good find. Okay, I don't know how much battery life I have left, but I found this doodad, or whatever this is, but I think it has to do a saddle guide or a saddle strap guide, or I need to clean that up. I think that's a pretty good find right there. I just don't know what it is. Okay.